Here's something I see happen all of the time. Smart professionals spend months writing a business book only to discover it doesn't attract the clients they wanted. The problem? They picked the wrong topic. I'm James Thole, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to avoid this costly mistake. You'll discover the 5 questions that will uncover your perfect book topic, the one that positions you as the go-to expert while creating a book that attracts the right clients. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear framework for finding that sweet spot where your expertise meets your clients' most pressing problems. Plus, I'll walk you through the real examples of how this works. So if you're ready to stop guessing and start strategically choosing a topic that will actually grow your business, let's dive in. Welcome to the Write the Right Book for Your Business Foundation series. If you're a business owner, consultant, or coach who's been thinking about writing a book to grow your business, you're in exactly the right place. Over the next 5 videos, I'm going to walk you through the 5 foundations you absolutely must nail before you write a single word of your book. And today we're starting with foundation number 1, the right topic. Most professionals think they know what their book should be about because they live their expertise every day. But the topic for your book is more nuanced than what you do. That's certainly a big part of it, but it's more about how you do what you do than the thing itself. If that doesn't make sense, keep watching and you'll begin to put the pieces together. Why topic selection matters. Before we dive into how to find the right topic, let me tell you about why this matters so much. Picture your expertise as an iceberg. On the surface, you've got the obvious stuff, your frameworks, your everyday methods. That's the visible tip. But beneath the water lies a wealth of problem-solving insights, client successes, and hard-earned wisdom from years of experience. That's where the gold is hidden. Getting your topic right not only produces a more impactful book for your readers, but it makes writing a whole lot easier. But here's the mistake I see happen all of the time. Professionals pick topics that are either too broad, how to be a better leader, for example, or too narrow, the 17-step process for quarterly budget reviews in manufacturing. That's less common. The vast majority of the time, they go too broad. Niching down is usually the best idea. So, the ones that go too broad, they try to show everything they do to every possible person that may read their book. We're looking for that sweet spot where a pressing problem meets your unique solution and creates a compelling transformation for your ideal reader, who just also happens to be your ideal client. I'm going to walk you through the 5 questions that will help you uncover your right topic. Question number 1. What problems do you consistently solve for clients? This isn't about the surface fixes clients bring to you. It's about peeling back the layers to find the deeper issues you resolve. So maybe set aside an hour with your client files from the past few years. Review your last 10 to 15 projects and ask yourself, what drew them to me initially? What underlying issue did I discover? What root problem did I actually solve? What surprises emerged that they didn't anticipate? Let me give you an example. Imagine a wealth advisor who initially thought he just improved portfolio performance. That's the tip of the iceberg. But when he looked beneath the surface, he realized clients' financial decisions didn't align with their goals. Going even deeper, he found a lack of long-term family planning. The real issue? Family conflicts were complicating everything. You can see here in this example, he's gone 3 layers deep. This wealth advisor could shape his book's topic around navigating family conflicts in a wealth management context. So instead of just writing another general book about wealth management, whatever the hell that may be, he can target a very specific problem his clients consistently have. I'd imagine these types of family conflicts happen more often in high net worth families. So now we're getting even more niche, and that's a good thing. So that's his topic, not portfolio management, but helping wealthy families align their financial decisions with their values to prevent conflicts. Now, the beauty of niching down like this, the wealth advisor will still help those same clients with other things they need with his services, but he's given them a distinct reason to start the conversation with him. Question 2. Where have you achieved remarkable results? Your successes are a gold mine, but you need to examine them carefully. Look for moments where you thought, this is why I do this work. For each major win, outline the starting point, what challenge they faced, your approach to solving it, the outcome and timeline, the key actions that worked. Don't just look at recent victories. Sometimes your older successes offer timeless value that you've forgotten about. I had a client who was an M&A expert. He'd helped a family business go from $5 million to $7 million sale in 18 months. But beyond the increased profit, the family stayed unified. Their legacy was secured, and their community impact remained intact. That's not just a business transaction, that's a story about preserving what matters while maximizing value. So that's book-worthy content. So instead of writing a book about selling your business, you could write a book about preserving family legacy while selling your business. Again, targeting a specific problem that's likely not covered by his competition in detail. He'll still be talking about his main service as it goes hand in hand, but he's niching down and owning a specific chunk of the market, which in reality is owning a specific pain point. The objection of going this niche would be a fear that people will ignore his book if they don't have a family. Now, that could happen, but you have to think about the costs and benefits and kind of weigh them both. You can't be everything to everyone, and when you try to do that, you get lost in the crowd and end up being nobody to everyone. Question 3. What process or methodology have you refined over time? Your approach has evolved from its rough beginnings to a polished system. That journey is pure gold for your book topic. Think back to your early days. What was your process like then? Simple, maybe unpolished. Write it down, then ask, what refined it? Client feedback, tough cases, sudden insights. Think of a tax professional who started with basic quarterly reviews, routine and reactive. But client tax surprises prompted changes. She began analyzing industry trends, creating custom tools, offering real-time adjustments. Now she offers proactive strategies with monthly check-ins and tailored automation, resulting in 95% fewer surprises and greater savings for clients. That evolution from reactive to proactive tax management, that's a book topic. Is it going to become a New York Times bestseller? Not a chance. Do we care about that? Not one bit. Question 4. What counterintuitive insights have you discovered? Your most valuable ideas might challenge conventional thinking. After years of experience, what have you learned that proves actually Y outperforms X? List the everyone knows assumptions in your field. Then question each one. Where has conventional wisdom failed? What defied the norm? When has the opposite approach succeeded? Maybe a growth expert discovers that fewer premium clients actually triples profit while reducing stress. The evidence, 60% less admin work, 40% better results, 150% revenue increase, plus rising referrals. The conventional more clients equals more success belief falls apart when you factor in hidden costs. So topics that go against conventional wisdom are book topics if you have the receipts to back it up. Question number 5. What mistakes do you see others consistently making? You've got those here we go again moments, spotting the same missteps repeatedly. Those aren't just complaints, they're your book's substance. List the errors you caution against. For each mistake, identify what's wrong and how often it occurs. The root cause. Why do smart people make this error? The real impact. What does it cost them? Your solution. How do you prevent or fix it? What do you address repeatedly? What catches your eye immediately? These patterns reveal the challenge you're uniquely positioned to solve. It's easy to think everyone sees the same thing you see and solves it the same way. In most cases, there's more nuance to how you solve the problems you solve compared to others. Take a slow and hard look, dig deep, and see what you find. Put all the pieces together in a framework, make it your own, and you're on the way to having a unique topic for your book, bringing it all together. Now here's the key. Your right topic lives at the intersection of these 5 areas. It's where a problem you consistently solve meets remarkable results you've achieved using a methodology you've refined, backed by counterintuitive insights, while helping people avoid common mistakes. That intersection, that's your book topic. Let me give you a real example from my own work. My methodology has evolved from general ghostwriting to a specific system for business books. My counterintuitive insight: most business book advice focuses on writing craft and getting published, when the real challenge is writing the right book for your business. The mistake I see the most? Authors starting to write without laying the proper foundations first. That intersection led to my book, Write the Right Book for Your Business. If you want the complete system for writing a client-attracting business book, including all the templates, prompts, and step-by-step guidance I use with my ghostwriting clients, you can grab a copy of my book, Write the Right Book for Your Business. You'll find it in the link in the description below. This book walks you through all 5 foundations we're covering in this series, plus shows you exactly how to write every chapter, publish your book, and turn it into a client magnet. It's the complete roadmap from idea to published author to putting your book to work. If you found this helpful, please make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, because next week we're diving into foundation number 2, the right angle. This is where we take your topic and position it for maximum connection with your ideal clients. Remember, your book topic isn't just about sharing knowledge. It's about creating a bridge between your expertise and your ideal client's most pressing needs. Get this foundation right, and everything else becomes easier. I'll see you in the next video. Now go find your right topic.